Hello everyone, welcome back to Monster Train Dimensional Portal series. We have 3 more challenges to go. I feel like I didn't set one of these up, but anyways, 3 more. Body blocking is next. So our pyre is going to be fragile, meaning if it gets hit, it's going to die, but it gets damage shield too, so we can take 2 hits. Ascend friendly units at the end of each turn, and then restore 5 health to all units after each combat, I believe. Yes, we will have Vengeful Shards, so we need to make sure we are playing our Vengeful Shards and not getting even the minor 1 hits on our damage shield, probably. And we have Pyre of Savagery. Friendly units gain Slay +1. I think with Ascend, we should be pretty good to just stack up a floor on the bottom, start setting people... Like, we'll have a top super floor, and that is usually pretty good. Free Ascend sounds really strong. Revenge, apply 5 decay to attacker. While I like Prickly Puffball, not the best with the Slay trigger here. Also, I realized that this is not a new screen. I just never looked up here really. But anyways, this is cool. Seraph enchants enemy units with Rage 3. Your units gain melee weakness 1. Okay. Melee weakness means we are going to have to build a little bit tanky or damage shieldy, or we'll have, I guess, mushroom sponges, so maybe this will be okay. Alright. Moving on. So, unfortunately, also the decay guy, he won't act as a bottom sweeper because we are going to have him ascend every turn. Rally, permanently gain 1 attack. Interesting. You know what? If we're going for the attack build, I think that sounds really fun. And then, on deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That's kind of interesting, given that we have Ascension. Maybe this actually isn't too bad, though a Consume is maybe useful. 30 damage to the front enemy unit. It's just like, so whatever. Sketch's Health Salvation is also sometimes, well, sketchy. Not very good. So I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. I want to finish these relatively quickly. So I guess we want to stack a floor as much as possible. Oh wait, let me undo this just real quick. Playing quickly. Alright, we want to play our boss monster first because they have the stacking thing. There we go. Look at that rally. We'll end our turn. We get a Spire on each turn. Perfect. Okay, so eager consumption. Do I play this? Does that make a difference? Ooh, we're gonna get some bad stuff shoved in our deck, unfortunately. That's actually kind of cool. Glad that happened that way. We will purge here. I don't know what else I can do. That really changes things too much. Alright, there's our entire floor. All our units are on the top floor now. It's kind of fascinating. Alright, let's just make them big. Not like ideal. Gonna sap 1 and restore 30 health. Okay, not too bad. Hopefully nothing makes it to the boss floor. Uh-oh. Well, need to beat the boss for sure now. Don't know if I'm gonna get this ever again, so might as well play it. Alright. Have to play that, otherwise we would lose, and then might as well get a massive trigger here. So, we'll see what gets the Slay. It's bad if the mushrooms get the Slay, but good if other things get the Slay. Spear Steward is not the one I would hope for, but that's alright. Spawning power. I would like spawning pods, but that's not going to be as good. I guess we'll take the Extinguish. Maybe we could sacrifice it somehow. We already have Crypt Builder. I like something that would discard a card at random, but that's not going to be as good. We'll take the Mollusk Mage. Maybe Conduit will be useful on the floor. I do tend to like Merchant of Steel early. Is that still true? I think so. Let's see what we get. Dualism, Titanite. Okay, so we have the opportunity to make something fairly tanky. Siren of the Sea is a good incant as well. Sweep is normally what I would like, but I think we're going to go for the incant. And then... 10 health and regen, and then also stacking Titanite on this guy might be good. I don't know how we're going to get him killed, is my only problem. Dualism is Not useful here, not useful here, kind of useful there. Removing card from the deck could also be good. We don't really want to see Frozen Lances. 20 health on... Good, both the Spear Stewards were getting kills. Good, good. I'm glad that's what was happening there. Shoot. Well, let's go. Enemy units appear at the start of each floor. That is spooky. We didn't pick up a sweeper. So we need Prickly Puffball on the top floor, is what that means. I think that's okay. And then we could spawn Green Recruit on the second to top floor. Yeah, I think that's fine. Prickly Puffball is going to save us here. But that just means we have to play him up top. I want to play you here. You here. And then might as well play the Shield Steward. So these guys are all gonna die thanks to the Prickly Puffball. Okay. Good. And then most things here are gonna die. And we want to try to set up sweeps as much as possible. So, this is great. Gotta play these Vengeful Shards, you never know. Darn. It's gonna be a huge pain. Oh right, everything heals 5 after combat. Kind of forgot about that actually. Dang. We're gonna lose out on the Cherub here. We don't have any direct targeting, so not really much I could do about it. And of course the Extinguish is gonna happen down here. That's unfortunate. At least... Oh, there's no more room for mushrooms on this floor? Oh god. Alright, oh well now this guy's not dying. Should have played this on the bottom floor. A little bit of a mistake there. How dead are we? You don't do any damage, so that's fine. You trigger the start of turn, gain armor after combat, gain damage shield. That's not too bad. That's fairly manageable. And you're just gonna heal, so I don't know why I even damaged you. Should have done incant triggers up top. Don't forget that we have an incanter. So this damage shield, this one, I guess. Not being able to rally is actually kind of sad. I assumed we'd have fun guys up here, but we didn't. Wow, we win handedly. That's awesome. Still can't play this. Dang. Darn. Part of me really wants to, though. The Decay's doing a lot of work. So yeah, Prickly worked for us there. That was great. Let's see what we got. Another Green Recruit. Ooh, Advanced Propagate. That's like one of the best ones that we could possibly get. I have to take that, I feel like. Although this is direct damage, which is nice, but now we gotta get that. And then, ooh, Offering Totem? It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take it. We have some offering stuff. I want units. I'm gonna look at the Merchant of Magic, remove Consume, Intrinsic. Okay. Prickly Puffball. Ooh, Resolve Spawn 4. This is exactly who we want for our boss. So that's cool. I think I'm starting to get an idea of how we need to build. One Hornstone. Ooh, multi-strike. Reduce the cooldown. Evergrowth. Evergrowth, regen, and sap. So this is probably really good to attach to our prickly guy, right? We should constantly gain regen as an ability. That's pretty solid. Maybe we could upgrade it. We could upgrade it to remove consume. It's kind of funny. I don't know if it's like that good. And then we actually could upgrade it to be intrinsic too. I don't know. I don't know what we just did there. that's either the smartest play I've ever done or totally nonsensical. Alright. So, Prickly Puffball, one on top. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. And you'll go up top. And then next turn, we'll have 4 guys up top. Gotta play the Vengeful. But we do have this as an ability. And then... yeah, just min-max our stats here. Try to make sure we can get our mushrooms up top. Cool. Then we have this floor to play with. I do want to purge the Calcified Ember. We could get rid of this guy right now. Are we going to have the attack to deal with what I need to deal with? I think so. Let's purge. I don't really care if this steward dies. If things like are spawning stuff on the bottom floor, that'd be the end of the world for us, but as it stands, I think we're pretty good. Sap, not a big deal. Advanced Propagate. Kind of interesting. I guess we want to play as many spells as possible. Gonna keep just propagating here. Might as well sap. Decay is good. No one can move. Good, good. Okay. Everything's dying. Just gotta use that every single turn. And then stack our boss as much as possible. As we'll do this. Another good reason to pick up a 0-cost spell. And then hopefully we just don't have to deal with too many guys who deal damage on each floor. We might have to like find some way to get units on every floor. I imagine that's one of the biggest things that we have. I love the Spear Steward. Okay. Then just play spells. Continuously play spells. I'm pretty sure we beat the boss. I don't know if 45 health is enough as like a base amount of health with Titanite. I guess it's kind of like 90 health, so should be enough. Yeah, mushroom stacking seems pretty solid. Maybe I need to search for a relic based on what we have here. I'm just not worried about any floor, so I'm going to continue to play as if we are trying to maximize our spells, because we are. Yeah, this is an easy fight. Oh my god. Don't know what was going on there. Cool. Easy fights. Alright, first major boss down. Not too shabby. Consume Propagate 2x. It's really good. So is Deep Offering. We want to go infinite, but I'm just going to go for the Consume. Rage 3 is nice. I'll take a Sweeper. Sweeper with Frostbite. Just handy to have extra sweepers. I don't know if space on each floor is even what I want. Though it like could be interesting. Nah, probably not that interesting. So it's either energy or draw. I think I'm going to go for energy right now. We just have a bit of expensive stuff in our deck. And then I think artifacts is actually the way I should go. Though we could upgrade our units to make sure that we have some really damaging units. We might need that going forward. Is there a Merchant of Trinkets up here? There is, and then there's another unit upgrade and a duplicate. The duplicate would be good after the unit upgrade too, plus the Celestial Alcove. So let's take a little break over here. Go for the Celestial Alcove. We do get the Siphon spawn too. What does Siphon triggers when an enemy unit dies on this floor? That's really darn good. Ooh, health and damage permanently. You know, kind of need health. Our boss does need to be healthy at some point. So, Merchant Trinkets. Too risky, anyway. Discard a card, gain energy, that's not bad. +1 draw per 25 cards in your deck. I mean, we're gonna have 25 cards in our deck. This is just like a good thing. We aren't discarding all the time. So I'll spend my money here. And we'll take the Alcove. Give me something amazing. Ooh, gift box. Random card each turn is good. I like that with the energy take, plus we have the draw, so I might even go full energy on this run. Unless we get some huge unit that needs to be placed somewhere somehow. Take the health for no reason. But we'll have it. Minus an energy per turn. Well, glad we have the extra energy then. even more so. So let's see. I think still Prickly up top. Guillotine, man, hurdle, incant, sweeper goes later, hopefully. I love that these shield stewards have been getting the kills. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we want you. Ah, spawning pods. Not a bad get. Cold Celia is going to be hard to play. Everything's going to be hard to play. 1, 2, 3. I guess I gotta remove the stewards. They're really, I mean, they're getting kills and stuff. It's all bad. We don't want any of that. So yeah, we need to have spawns. I think that's just the best thing I could do. Still don't have a great way to sweep you, which I hate. Okay, let's play that. Hopefully we can take these guys out at some point. Okay. I want to get rid of the shard because it costs energy to play. I guess all of these cost energy to play. Could take this guy out. Advance propagate 2. Let's start getting the energy on here. I mean, let's just be as strong as possible. We know our hand's going to be bad next turn, but we should have damage on this top floor. You're basically impossible to get. Okay. Yeah, that's real unfortunate. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that. We'll just continue spawning. Yeah, we're so gold light because we haven't been able to get any of those guys. Okay, yeah, they're gonna be spawning 3 a turn at this point, in which case, like, I don't have any energy to spend. Unless I want to specifically use a damage shield. I guess either way at this point I have to. You're gonna get 1 hit in. Oh, dude, you're spawning 4 at a time? Oh, my entire hand next turn is gonna be bad? That's absurd. What am I supposed to do about that? Okay, is it a max of 3 sort of deal? No, it's just there's only 3 of these guys. Okay, so now I have to play, and we have to win every single time. So, I guess I don't get to play cards anymore. What a shame. I liked playing cards. 4 of these guys? Hold up. Anything I could do, anything I could possibly do here. I mean, if she could get 1 attack off by being quick, that would be the answer. I guess like Frostbite 5 saves me, maybe? Yeah, it saves me for like a turn. Because then this guy dies, and then they don't get to put all the stuff in the deck. So I don't just insta-die. I guess that's something. No, wait, I drew my other Discordant Bell. Oh my god, we lost. What in the heck am I supposed to do about that? Oh, I drew too many cards, really, is the problem. Alright, game. That's... Yeah, we'll restart the battle. I'm sure. Let's go. How am I supposed to get you dead? I guess what we could do... Okay. This is weird. But we could try to win a little bit earlier. So like, something like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Well, mistakes aside, this should be a win now. I love the propagate 2x. I feel like that's going to be strong. Yeah, these vengeful shards, wow, good. I don't even know if that's the right play. We could play a guy here. Deal 3x damage equal to the buffs on this unit. Or the debuffs on this unit. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have advanced propagate anyway. So I might as well keep playing here. Okay, Gold Celia is up front, which is not ideal. However, that does mean that we get one U down. Okay. Oh, but then she gets sapped. Okay, right, we have to not do that, otherwise the sapping happens. And we cry about it. Okay. Darn. I guess I'll do this. And then like 2. We're so close. We're so close to taking this guy out. That's alright. At least we aren't dealing with infinite like attacks on our health. Like, holy crap. The dazed room here does kind of save us, but like, it's a little bit questionable. And we don't have anything here to really save us. So maybe I actually spawn so we don't die next turn and we can take these guys out one turn earlier. Because the boss is actually going to be a problem. Oh, now there's a grow room. Oh, you were just gonna go immediately to the boss fight. Interesting. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. Okay. Yeah. I'm happy because we got those guys down. Oh, wait, why are you only spawning 3 this? Was it like a bug that you spawned for last time? Did I miss something? Descend all friendly units to this floor and retreat. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it wasn't a bug, it was just I needed to actually finish them off faster. Okay, that's actually not a problem then. Yeah. What a like amazingly better strategy than the one I did last time. Do still need to put that guy in front if I want to make sure I win. Which I think I do. I don't know if I have like an ascend to do that with, but we can get rid of a shard here. Consume, sacrifice a fungi, deal 10 damage. Yeah, it only sacrifices 1 stack of fungi, which is nice. So, want to play that. I think I'm not going to care about the damage too much, because this will just be a lot more. Yeah, I was like pretty sure he was dead no matter what, but like, I don't know. I still somehow feel like I could play this better. I wonder if just giving her some regen actually like changes it. It kind of does. Dang. Well, alright, I should just end the fight. Right, we're playing quick here. Probably should have prioritized putting this guy in front at some point, though our floor was so strong we were winning no matter what. Grow room is probably just like better than the other 2 cards here. And then offering for the exact problem we were just dealing with of needing to take out enemies that are adding bad stuff to our deck. Okay. This time I do want to go this way. for the Merchant of Steel. We could get Dualism. I don't know if Dualism's like really what I want. It doesn't affect spawn. That's kind of a shame. I feel like they made Dualism like less OP, but it's also just a lot less fun at this point. Like, I think it's just less cool of an idea. Like it's just so specific. Like there's some cards that it's just still broken on, and then so many more things that it's like not good. And actually broken's a little bit of a stretch. It's not really broken. Hellhorned rare, Pyreborn rare, Awoken rare. I think Awoken rare is probably gonna be like the best thing that we could get. Yeah, these seem good. Restore full health to friendly units maybe is a fine play. Attaching quick to something could also be good if I wanted to have a quick. I do like full health on all units. Is there anything else I would rather do? Restore full health is so good. Draw a unit in 20 and 0 is actually not going to be like that impactful. We already have quick on our sweeper. That was like the #1 thing I needed to do. Sure, we'll do Unleash the Wildwoods. It's rare that returning something to full health would be bad. Or sorry, returning our floor to full health. I can't really reroll and buy something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna duplicate our sweeper. Yeah, I'm gonna duplicate our sweeper because I think that gives us the best chance of not dying to that exact problem we had. We have like really strong floors. 150 health, I mean, that's fine. We're not really like doing damage on a like per floor basis where I'll just let it all happen at once. Alright, so you go here. You still go here. This guy's getting huge, which is great. Probably can safely put this guy in front here. And then a Cold Celia, plus a Steward, plus a Siren up top. Cool. Yeah. Got Cold Celia. Alright, everything should work itself out. We have this Cold Celia eventually too. Nobody could be placed on any floors. So let's make sure we have a Propagate on this floor. And a Spawn. And maybe I do need more ways to like damage my own units so I don't like, I don't know, do what I'm doing here. Would love my boss to have trample somehow. That'd be one of the best things I could get. Okay. So this floor is going to be pretty full at this point. Get rid of this. Guess we'll attach this guy on the floor too. Could completely remove that guy from existence, but I think I'm just going to stack up my boss in this unit so that we don't end up dying to high health enemies. Okay. The shard here. Ooh, we actually do get the sweep kill too. Right, because we were quick. I recall. Wonderful. Anything else I want to do? Not really. This guy's already dead. You're gonna die too. Sure. Don't mind my shield steward dying. This Cold Celia should also get big. I guess quick sweepers are good to get because they'll just get super big, right? That's something. That's something I should have thought about earlier. We can make this guy just super huge. Buff everybody. I think that's a good idea. What a like far easier fight. This fight's just like far better. Actually, I shouldn't have done that so we could get a kill on everything with her. That would have been better. And yeah, you can have corruption and just live through it. You have so much regen, it doesn't matter. This guy's gonna have all the reanimate. That's probably fine. We could put a Cuddle Ray here. Cold Celia. Guess we'll sap for some fun. Apply Frozen to this card. It's one of the new changes they made. Cool. Did some work there. It was actually impactful. Might as well do this. I do like that card. That card's pretty fun. I suppose we should probably just like propagate here as much as possible, as silly as that sounds. But like that's the win con of the run. At least none of these guys are getting the kill. Yeah, he's gonna have 2.5 million reanimate, but I just don't think it matters. Yeah. It's just, we're triggering so much rally. That's worth it. All the reanimate is counting as slays too, so everybody's just getting a little bit of an attack buff here. That's fun. Great boss for this pyre. Summon, apply decay 7 to enemy units. I mean, this is like a summon sweep card. I kind of like that. We've seen how much trouble drawing can get us into. So let's take the summon sweep unit. I do like a deep offering. It's like, would add a calcified ember to our hand, and would kind of make me want to find a merchant of magic later. Let's take it. Okay. 3 more fights to go. Right, this is gonna be the next cherub guy. Okay. How do I want to do this? We did just take a deep offering, right? So, could be worth it to go this way. Pick up a room card too. Honestly, it seems nice. And pick up money. Seems like this would be the best way. Gain double stack. Double stack of frostbite, not super good. Sap is okay, but not as good as I'd want. Deep offering. I wonder how spell chain works. I don't know, so I'm kind of curious. And then we could minus the cost of it, I suppose. Removing Consuma from it would be nicer. Nah. What about gaining Consume? That's also kind of cool. Let's do Crypt Builder cheaper. And we could upgrade it with magic power on this one. I guess having one of these get out of my deck permanently would be nice. We need to remove more cards. I need to remove these stewards like yesterday. We can purge that by playing it, so I don't need to play that one. I guess we'll keep the better shield steward. Okay, that's a little bit better. Permafrost on a card is good. If I like ever really need to desperately play it on a turn. Let me hold off though. Look at the equipment room. Quick on a unit, that's kind of nice. Sweep. Wait, whoa, this gives sweep. This unit's attack is set to 30 and cannot be changed. Interesting. You know, it's, I don't know if that like means I can't gain the permanent attack buff ever. That is an interesting thing. I'm kind of curious just about that interaction. I'm gonna try it because I'm curious about that interaction. I can't help myself. I have to. Maybe we should save our money. There's a lot of stuff we still would like to spend money on in the future. I think I removed enough of our train stewards, so I could have much better floors. I should probably just remove one more. The spear steward needs to go. Okay. Let's get on. Let's get on with it. Damage shield to enemies. Alrighty. So. Still gonna want sweepers, always, so you go first. You go second. You're just happy like that, always. You can be on the top floor here. It's like we don't care if you're on the top floor or not. You could almost just win by yourself, honestly. But we like being canned here. And then a sweeping Cold Celia. Perfect. So now one Cold Celia added, and then this guy got added. Okay. So that's how that worked. That's not bad. It's gonna be hard to test what I wanted to test. I don't know how to do that exactly. Okay, sweep. I guess, like, I'm curious if it would gain the attack. Interesting that this guy would have, like, an attack here, too. I guess let's see if her attack gets better after the fight. And then we could have dazed one to this guy, but it's honestly not even going to be good to do that, so let's not. I do want some way to sacrifice my own units, like my real units, not my fun guy. Doesn't really count. Mushroom, we probably sapped units at the end of combat. I could live with that. And then this could get out of my deck. You guys could be saps, so this guy doesn't die. I should be activating that ability up top just to gain all this stuff. Okay, Gold Celia gets to be down here. That's great. Means they won't be able to buff as much. And then Advanced Propagate. I mean, do it here for now. Do this. And are we feeling comfortable? I think we are, so we'll purge the Ember. Eventually, we're going to fight those guys. Well, eventually. Next fight is going to be those guys who, like, if we don't have a unit on the floor, we take damage. We really don't want that. Okay, the Propagate here is going to be good. I'm curious how the Deep Offering works. Am I going to take energy, actually? I might. Okay. You guys are getting consumed. You're dying. Cannot be changed attack. I still, like, don't know if that would be permanent. So this one has, like, 16, but it's going to be getting some kills here, right? So that should be... We'll learn very quickly if it comes into effect or not. Get rid of you. You. I guess, did you get a damage shield? You did, right? Okay, that makes sense. It's not going to matter a whole lot, but it does make sense. Guess we'll, like, make it so you don't do any damage. Then we'll spawn. And then... Is this, like, a better play? Can't remember. Our boss is doing a ton. I guess the equipment room would be good to get, like, double strike and stuff on our boss. Ooh, the Incant Stone. Could kind of play that down here. Guess you would be better to discard. It's like some damage. We're so strong. So I'm curious, yeah, does Deep Offering? Okay, it does work that way. Cool. I wanted to know. So if we could make it super cheap, it would be even better. Cool. Glad I got to test that out. Still costs too much energy right now. But if we can make it cheaper, we'll feel a lot better about it. Having to do the abilities every turn is kind of annoying, but it is worthwhile, so like I don't hate that I have to do it. Are you just doing better? Why are you... Oh, because you just gain 5 HP, and then these guys are all sapped, because we're sapping everybody at the end of combat here. That's so cool. That's really cool. Guess I'll save the Propagate. Oh, we're gonna discard our hand if we do this. I don't know. Just hit the boss more. Boss is gonna get some damage shield and stuff. I don't think we really care. I'm not gonna waste my time doing that anymore. We've definitely already won. That's 200 damage per racking pain here. Or just about. That's kind of cool. We'll spawn, continue to stack up our boss. No reason to stop stacking our boss. Okay, if we could kill the cherubs, that'd be nice. They are gonna die. That's nice. Yeah, they're super gonna die. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, it just, like, doesn't matter. So, maybe I play this now, because we're not sure if we're gonna get it again. Wow, we even ate through all their damage shield. And they took a ton of damage. Okay. We can offering this, I suppose. Play this guy. What are you? Fungi in a suit. Spawn 3, apply armor equal to the fungi. I mean, is that like just about as much as what I would be doing otherwise? I think it is. Our boss is huge. Our boss. Our champion. Our champion's huge. So he's kind of becoming a boss of his own. Hey, there's fungi in a suit if I really want it. Spawn 3, apply armor 4 to... Where to fungi? Yeah, I mean, we could try it. So is it really just energy? I think it's just energy. Like, all I want is maximum energy. So we were talking about getting a room, but we already have a good room. We have the propagate one. I'd love the one that, like, spawns a unit on each floor. No, that's an artifact that I'm thinking of. So yeah, let's go for the money and the buffs here. Light Forge. Upgrade our champion. Is there anything that gives him trample? There is. Yeah. Alright, sorry, I need that one. Also, he's got Slay. Yeah, okay, yeah. +2/+2 is great and all. This is so much better. Multi-strike. That's exactly what I'm looking for on a Siren of the Sea, in fact. And we could reduce size to 1. I don't know how much this matters to me. I guess, like, I kind of like the idea of its Shield Steward being a 1 size. Or you being 1 size, in case we want to, like, spawn something else on the other floor. I don't know. We'll see. That could end up being useful. What would I like to duplicate? We could reroll, see if we get a better stat, and then duplicate there. Ooh. Large stone train steward. I guess, like... I don't hate it. And then armor and can't. We could just go for her to have more armor. We also have endless in case we want her to attack more. Regen and +10 health. It's not like super useful with you. Yeah, I suppose this is like one of the better ways we could do it. So duplicate. I think maybe now is a good time to duplicate the Siren of the Sea. Oh, we should check our Cold Celia. One of them should have been getting a lot of kills. So it's probably you. So I think the +1 permanent stack was working. Hard to say. But I feel like that was working. Because she should have been getting all the kills. Duplicate anybody but our champion. It's also the argument of like making Colonel small and then duplicating a Colonel, and then we could play 2 Colonels on the first turn. We did just take a bunch of energy. It might not have been too bad. Oh well, we've already done this. Yeah, I like Siren of the Sea. It's duplicated. That feels very strong. And then we'll save some money. Okay. The front non-boss enemy in each wave gets reanimate 2. I think that's actually good for us, assuming we have enough attacks, because that just counts as more slay. So our enemies get, or... Yeah, we get just bigger there. That seems good. So again, boss first, cluster Colonel second, everything else we think about later. So I want, I think, double Siren of the Sea up here. And then Cold Celia down here. And then I could put this guy somewhere. I'm not going to, we're gonna see where he lands. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I think this guy might go up and then the Cold Celia's won't. Okay, I think that works that way. We're gonna want as many guys as possible on the bottom floors here. Be good to get out of this card early. Ooh, I guess we don't have a good way of letting you die. So like, you actually getting advanced right now makes the most sense to me. I need you to die. That's an interesting thing. Okay. Yeah, we'll just play that. It's not a problem. Okay, we did get this guy. Hopefully we have enough to get some units. Let's see, 1, 2, maybe? I don't know. It's like, maybe if we play this, we will. Yeah, then we'll still have a unit on the end of the floor. Okay. So that's good. You guys are already fat. This floor is already too huge. So that means we're gonna have sweeping on this floor. Which is exactly what I'm looking for. Cool, we did get actually one guy down here too. Vengeful Shard gets to be set. We have a Shield Steward. We want to play it so we don't take damage. Eventually maybe we'll fill up this floor too. I don't know. Play the Sappenings. You guys are all dying. That's great. Yeah, okay. Might as well apply our magic power up here. Great. So far, so good. Finally got Propagate. Do this. We have this. Fungi in a suit is here. Oh, right. You're up here now. That's fine. At least we have people who can live. Just have a million fungi. Cool. Oh yeah, we know the Iron Whip works. For the savagery. So we should probably do something. It's funny, we gave sweep to a sweeper, which is like kind of dumb, but hey. Doing what I can. Okay, this is like a good way to get clear. Oh, does it to everybody? That was stupid of me then. Shoot, that might just be my Pyre taking too much damage now. Yeah, I don't have a good way of making this guy live. These are the dudes I was worried about. I felt comfortable in my damage. Yeah, okay. As long as we don't get too many more of those guys, we should be okay. Great. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. Alright. Hopefully the boss doesn't come with those guys. The boss does come with that guy. That's absurd. That's illegal. Can we ascend him somehow? We can't. Do I have to redo this whole fight again? It's good. Good thing I wanted this to be done fast. Maybe we have to play our boss on the bottom floor somehow. I just like, because I die here. Yeah. And there's no way I can summon enough guys to even like get some damage done. I guess like could undo this. No, we just gotta restart the battle. Because he does come with one of those guys at the bottom, and I need to somehow build up a bottom floor, but I can't do that. That's so annoying. Why do these guys exist? Alright. Yeah, unless I could draw something here, but I doubt I can. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Alright, okay. Restarting the fight again. I don't even have units that have like descend. Excuse me, cards that have descend. We're doing so well. So we have to build up a bottom floor that can actually kill. In order to do that, what would I need? I don't know, our Sketches of Salvation here is probably gonna mess us up more than anything. It's Temptation of the Siren of the Seas on the bottom. Alongside a Shield Steward. still have this go here. And then a prickly puffball up top. Play a Gold Celia. See what happens. Okay, get Propagate early. Very interesting. Not being able to change attack is probably bad, but it is cool to have a sweeper. I'm trying to find a way to stack a floor, but that's just not possible. And Fungi's, unfortunately, they'll just keep ascending, which is like usually kind of good, but we can't stack a floor that way. So we have to find a floor that can take out like 300 health in one hit. I sincerely don't know how that's possible. Okay. Let's start by getting rid of as much of our consume as possible. So like this will be our next second floor. But now this guy's going to exist. Alright. So we managed that. We're not even activating his ability. Doesn't matter too much, but it is somewhat frustrating. Okay, Firebound, great. The Cherry Death Cap, not really going to be surviving too much here. Unless we could sap it, which we can. Alright. I don't know, maybe I can build up a floor. I should have done the other one, but it doesn't matter. To somehow build up a floor down here. I just don't know. I just don't know how to do that. Are these cards gonna give me what I need? Not really. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I stack up a floor that high. Even taking like no damage from all of these fights. Yeah, this is like the tricky one, right? Maybe a Fungi and a suit could do it? Oh, but then we have to play this. Ah, you're so bad. Oh my god. What a time to draw both my vengeful shards. It's like... I don't know, does he just die? Yeah. Now he doesn't, but like... Okay, we can play one vengeful shard. That's technically taking one less damage. That might be all I need. We still have a damage shield, right? This guy survived. And then we're definitely going to survive here, so like that's not a problem. Okay. Got time to make up for it. Yeah, of course we're not going to be able to play anything up there. I don't know, maybe if I have this set up, it'll work out well for me. Yeah, those guys will eventually die. We have units on the floor. So now I can also just take one hit. I think now I can win. Glad I'm able to hit a restart button on this challenge, because oh my gosh. Yeah, because now we can take one damage. We're not dying. And then as long as this floor could get a kill, which like I can't imagine it doesn't, right? Like there's no way. It has to get a kill. There's no way it doesn't. Right? Guess like I should play on this floor, just in case. This guy's gonna get huge. So yeah, we have to kill this guy. Not happening. Okay, 1 second. Cool. It happened. I guess also we could have a spawn here. Kind of make it more likely to happen. Cool. Yeah, it happened. Great. That's all I needed. This guy won't kill my fire. He doesn't work like that. You actually are gonna do quite a number on me, which is kind of impressive, but still not enough. Oh, we start to lose there. Anything I could do? Could like, oh, he's got a spell shield times 2 million. That's kind of fun. I guess this is like worthwhile. Sure. I guess his 55 regen is kind of a lot. Then he just gets straight through our guy, and he just gets 4 multi-strike. What an insane dude to fight on the top floor. That guy's crazy strong on the top floor. Holy crap. Alright. I mean, tempted to take things that just attack the enemies. Apply 2 decay. Sorry, apply 8 decay and 2 sap. Add a copy of this card to your discard pile. That's kind of a little bit worrying. Spawn 1 for every 10 cards in your deck. Spawn 1 more. I'm going to take the inhale. And then, ooh, we're going to mute. That's huge. Mute permafrost. That like could save us. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do, probably go to duplication still. Probably still get rid of units as well. So merchant to trinket here. Apply spell weakness as they enter the floor below the power room, and apply frozen to a random card in hand. That's pretty darn good. Only friendly unit on the floor is like never gonna happen. Icicle Fracture is fine. I don't need Totem Fragment. That's not exactly what we're going for. So we're going to re-roll. These are the most important things. Create a permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle. Okay. In deployment phase, draw a room card from your deck. Costs 0. That's neat. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know if the Crown Eternal is going to be too necessary. Gonna remove some cards. I'd love Frozen Lances to be out of the deck. They're just not what I need. And then we could have another multi-strike on a unit. Not actually any good units for that. Could remove a card from our deck. I don't know, I kind of maybe want to stack up a bunch of units just in case. That's like the one thing that we could do to have more units on one floor. So maybe just 20 health on like our Colonel cluster so he doesn't die to like some small attack. I guess you know what's fine about the Endless guy is if we do this and he doesn't come out immediately, we might have a good way of surviving. So is there anything I don't think there's anything else I want. I think I need to go here, buy that. We'll go for the Imperium Well. I guess this card's not going to be super useful. Just create another Siren of the Sea for fun. Create another Cold Celia. Could actually have like more green recruits. Suck if they like both came out randomly though. You know what doesn't suck is like maybe another Colonel cluster though. Spawning like 4 guys a turn. I don't hate it. Alright, we could add attack to somebody. I don't know who. This guy does 23 attack. Yeah. I guess we're pretty set. I'll just add attack to Mollusk Mage and maybe he'll die at some point. We won't care about it. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's win. There's our grow room. So we know the prickly puffball at the top is a really good strategy. The question is that the one I want to go for? This guy's huge. This guy at the bottom is also a good way to win, right? I don't know. So let's try... something like that. And even with melee weakness, we probably live each turn. So we could have Siren of the Seas out in a decent way. Gold Celia and that. Alright, I think that's fine. Siren of the Sea came up top. Kind of like that. You're taking 15, so we don't really mind. Yeah, we knew you'd be fine. More people, another Cold Sea Lake came down here. Yeah, that's all good. So, we're just gonna have mushrooms. We're gonna have infinite mushrooms. And that's going to hopefully allow us to win. Oh, and we're gonna be applying Frozen to a card in our hand each turn. Okay, that's actually gonna be very helpful. Okay, we are fighting these guys. Shit. Titan Skin 5. Don't do that. Okay, we're alive. Not taking the damage. That's all I needed. Oh, you're in front. Darn. Well, I need to not take the damage there. Had to happen. Mute. Okay. This is time where we need the mute. Oh boy. I think it might not be because we have consume. Yeah, so we're surviving that. So we don't have to mute just yet. We're just gonna double sap. Eventually we're gonna have too many frozen cards in hand. Okay, this time we finally don't have to worry about a floor too much. Okay, and here's our Endless Green Recruit. That's actually what I was looking for. Believe it or not, it's what I wanted. So we would like to discard a card. Well, I don't mind potentially doing this. You're gonna die still? That's a surprise to me. Because one... Oh, I guess you're just getting swapped, right? That's fair, actually. This is no longer surprising. That makes perfect sense. But now you won't get swept, so now you don't die. Okay, you're going to die, which I figured that was happening at some point, but at least we have units on the floor, so now we don't have to worry about that too much. I feel like I'm confident we'll win in the long run. We're just gonna have so many statuses on the boss. So yeah, now we have 4 units up there. That's perfect. Okay, we can constantly have a dude down here for this guy. That's what we're looking for. I need to get rid of that. I'd rather do it this way, I think. I need to know if I'm taking too much damage. How can I figure that out? Yeah, it's never gonna do enough. So 1, 2, and then the third attack's gonna go on probably one of these fungi who are just going to get hit. So then 3, then 4, 5. Yeah, we're not gonna have any units left on the floor, are we? Unless I can survive multiple hits from here. I don't even think that lets me do it. So yeah, this might be the time to mute. Unfortunately. Unless maybe I just like tried to survive this way. I don't know. I'm gonna move this guy up to the front though. That'll make me happier. We'll have a lot better of a boss time if we do that. And then you guys are likely to survive. Not the most worried about that. So let's see if we would have had guys who lived. We would have? Okay, so I didn't actually need to mute that turn. Could have saved it for a future turn. Didn't really know that though. Okay, we're gonna keep playing you. You all are dying, so we want to try to avoid that. How can I avoid you all dying? You do a lot of damage. That's how we die, so... What if I played this? Nah, I mean, we still have guys left alive on this floor, and they're muted anyways, so it wouldn't matter. This is kind of frustrating, because I can't quite get a kill unless I... maybe? Okay, well, we have one of these ladies living. That'll be nice for the sweep on the bottom floor here. As long as we're not taking damage to our pyre directly too many times, we're going to be okay. Keep forgetting to do the ability. I shouldn't forget that. It's an important ability to do. Double Chronal is just getting absurd. Yeah, we have so much damage on the top floor. There's no way we lose except to these guys. Like these guys are the way we lose. We could Slay as well. I can apply Frozen to maybe this. Guess I need to get rid of something. Okay, we're actually not dying either, which is neat. We're dying on this floor? No. Okay. So not too much damage yet. Great. It's so tense. Every time. Just these guys, the pyre being at no health. Final wave, and then we have these guys again. Dude, you can't do that to me. How am I supposed to beat you? How many we have 2 damage shield. We have 2 damage shield, so we just have to beat this guy on the next floor. How likely is that? That's not gonna happen. Come on, game. Game, that is not happening. God, that's a bad card to draw. Great. If only you weren't gonna die. I don't know. We take the damage twice here, and then we have to kill those guys somehow. Which doesn't seem remotely possible, but like... You're saying there's a chance? Okay. We could discard our hand as something. Could advance, propagate. Discard your hand, draw 5, right? That's like not the end of the world. This says 40 damage. So if we advance to you, you guys take less damage now? Seems unlikely. I don't know, what are we drawing? Just 2 more spawns, right? So yeah, now we die. We die by 1 because these guys are absurd, and how could I have gotten rid of that? Oh my gosh. Okay, 1 more restart for the whole frickin' battle. Come on. Just give me a chance here. So I don't want guys shifting up to this floor, which is why I want to keep the prickly puffball up top. I do think we need to build up the bottom floor or the middle floor so we can kill whatever comes out here. So I think that's got to be 2 Siren of the Seas together to have a chance. And then the Shield Steward can tank for them initially before it dies. Or goes to the top floor, I don't know. One of the two. And then, yeah, we still do the Chronal Cluster up here. And then Cold Celia's come down wherever. Okay. This is good. Why are you only taking 11 damage? You have melee weakness. I don't understand. Okay. Well. Oh, 8 times. Oh, because 5, right. Yeah, no, never mind. That makes sense. Regen here is good. Can you fit anywhere? Literally no. Okay, so we want to play as many spells as possible down on this floor. Which looks something like this, I suppose. You won't take any damage. So now when you guys all go up to the top floor, we'll be set. I don't think you should, because you spawn down here and then you go up top, but you don't go to the back. That actually just is working wrong. That's fine. Okay. First problem is these guys. So we need to, like, I guess I could do this. Oh, you're just sweeping, which is the problem. But if we sap you, you won't sweep, so now I can't die. So that's fine. Then you just keep doing your ability. And we have to have this bottom floor that gets kills. Alright, maybe we can hold on to the mute as well for that final floor. That's also a possibility. We just have to find a way to do that. I think we talked about this floor being a possibility, right? Yeah, now you're alive, so we don't need to use the mute. Save on the sap as well. You probably need a full heal at some point. We could do this up here. Really want to put this guy in front. It's hard to make that happen though. Maybe not letting the train steward die is a way to go as well. If we could get a heal. It's possible. It's possible to get a heal. Yeah, okay. That's what I was looking for. You can finally go here. You have your attack set to 30 and have 10 more health. That's like kind of okay. I don't hate that. And then take as little damage as possible. You guys are killing him, but that's fine. Okay. So save the mute tome for the terrible fight that the final boss is gonna do, because we have to. Okay, we have one of you guys. Whoa, you got a huge floor here. That is very damaging of the floor. But we did get discard a card at random. Okay, so let's do this. We have you. Taking out the damage is what's important. We can put a conduit guy down here. We are surviving. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Yeah, that's fine. You're getting close to dying though, so maybe actually we just sap. Doesn't even change anything unless I do this. Oh, but then this guy's gonna go up to the top floor. Ooh, actually undo. We need this guy to die. We need the guy who has endless to actually die, otherwise he's gonna go up to the top floor. Then he's not gonna be able to spawn and stuff, and that's all gonna just be terrible. So, need to not make that mistake. Can't do too much to make him live. We need him to die. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's great. That works. You do your ability. We could sap here if I wanted to. Don't think it really matters too much. I don't mind just doing a bunch of damage here. Maybe eventually getting a kill there. Time to do this so we have this left over to freeze. That might save us on a turn. Cool. Didn't take damage. This guy went up to the top floor. But we have our green recruit to stay alive. Too many units are dying here. That's a problem. Now only the train steward is dying here. So it's a lot less of a problem. You don't matter that much. Okay, that's fine. So we can play this. Play that. You all are dying super hard. I'd like to sap you to keep some units alive. I guess that's actually kind of nice. We could do this. Just play the cards as we get them. Yeah, that's fine. I have no problems with our top floor being the way it is. Okay. Need you to activate your thing. Okay, we have 2 guys here. So we need to find a way to not take too much damage. You're gonna die now. Vengeful Shard. Conscript is good. So 1. He's gonna die in 1 hit no matter what. Unless we do a drain attack. So 1, 2, and then 3. Do they spawn with 10 health or over 12 health? Yeah, a spawn of 4. 4 health each should be at 16, so I should survive with a unit on the floor. Even now, so we don't need to play this unless I'm just horribly wrong, but I don't think I am. Come on, man, you gotta live. You gotta live for me a little bit. Don't take too much damage. This guy's all dying. Okay, cool. We shouldn't die. Yeah, we had a unit there. Cool. Didn't take the damage. And we have our mute left over anyways, even if we did take the damage, so I guess either way it wouldn't have been a problem. But you can be muted forever. No. I'm like, why am I not slaying you? Why is that advanced propagate not working? I finally can put this guy in front, start building up our steward. For what that's worth. So yeah, you guys, obviously we're not going to kill you, but that's fine. We don't need to kill you. Oh, your attack can't be sapped either. I didn't actually think about that when I was changing this up. Okay, that's neat. Cool. Our top floor is insane. There's no way it loses. Okay, I think we won the fight. We just had to restart 3 different fights, because apparently these guys are the worst. I thought they might be, but no. I also didn't I didn't know for sure if we were winning, but like I pretty much thought we had to. Sorry, I didn't know if we were gonna get the kill, but it seemed likely. 2,780 damage. I'm like, is there a way I can win here? So try sapping for a little bit. See what that does. Like, try propagating. It's kind of funny. Might as well play this down here. Just keep adding regen for fun. It's alright, sap. 3,000. Oh, we're so close. 14. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh, we're like 30 away from getting the kill there. Dang, almost finished him on this floor. Alright, well, Multi-strike's good. Frostbite's good. Sweeping's good. He just doesn't have a lot of damage. We don't have a lot of damage either, wow. 83 times 2 is not very good. But we did work. Okay. Yeah, that's a win. So can I win in a funny way? Yeah, I can. Titan's Tooth. Maybe we could reset the turn? I don't know what happened there. The game broke. Game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game did not like that I chose to win in a funny way. Oh, no. Oh, he's no longer there to target either. We don't have a... Oh, come on. I just wanted to end it this way. Alright. Well, anyways, we won this challenge. I'll probably just win it off stream. Or off camera. Like, just after this. I'll just restart the battle or something and do it. I don't know what went wrong there. That's super unfortunate for me. I guess winning in a funny way was a bad idea. I don't know. Okay, yeah. That's gonna do it for today, I guess. Or maybe I'll record the end of it. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, we are back. Let's see if we can actually beat the boss this time. I'm just gonna, like, let it go. I don't wanna do too much. See if maybe the boss can die properly. Cool. It didn't like it when I slayed it before with an AoE card, I guess. We won. Not too hard to get back to that same state. Took me like 5 minutes though. Alright, hope you all enjoyed that video despite all the restarts and everything. I don't know, there's some weird jank there. But hey, we got the Lodestone Tome. I can't apply sap. That's so good. Although honestly, like, I don't know. It's pretty good though. Enemy units enter with Frostbite 2. Cool. A lot of fun stuff there. Anyways, hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and I will see you next time. Bye.